What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, of course, I told you all that when talking about this situation with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddix, that I would not talk about it again unless there was some type of major, a major change or major break in this particular case. And today there was indeed a major update in this situation, a seismic update. According to TMZ, according to several sources, the case has been dropped. All right, I think it's been settled out of court. The then underage girl, who's now a 22-year-old woman, her little brother, who is now 15, the mother, they have agreed to drop the charges. According to TMZ, Tiffany Haddix and Aries Spears are no longer fighting a lawsuit which accuses them of doing predatory things to minors, because the Jane Doe who filed the suit has now dismissed it for good. Per new court documents obtained by TMZ, the plaintiff asked the judge to dismiss the case with prejudice, meaning it cannot be refiled again. The case, of course, involves allegations the two comedians groomed and did disturbing things to two children several years ago. The woman who sued both of them has also issued a statement saying, quote, this being the underage girl, now 22 years old, "My family and I have known Tiffany Haddix for many years, and we now know that she would never harm me or my brother or help anyone else do anything that could harm us. We wish Tiffany the best and are glad that we can all put this behind us." The Jane Doe did not have anything to say about Aries in her remarks, who was also accused of some heinous things in the suit, but he's also in the clear. In the lawsuit, the alleged victim claimed both she and her younger brother were used by Tiffany and Aries to film scenes and skits that, when looking back, were wildly inappropriate, to which Jane Doe suggested was meant to sexualize them. Jane Doe allegedly alleges that Tiffany had her film a scene where she simulated oral sex with a sandwich, and also claimed her brother was used for a skit with Aries in which he was the subject of a pedophile's fantasy, or a pedo's fantasy. At first, Tiffany and Aries called the whole thing a shakedown, vowing to prove their innocence. However, they later said that they did regret being part of the sketch. Now, one thing I did see is that Tiffany Haddix and Aries Spears wanted the original court documents blocked from the public. They wanted the original court documents, I guess exactly what was accused, to be blocked from public view. Maybe that's part of this arrangement, a payoff situation. I guess from my best judgment, this is just a messy situation. It's a messy situation all around. You could look at it and say this was a shakedown, and as soon as they got the money, they cool. Maybe you could look at it from that angle. You also get the impression that with Tiffany Haddix, especially, her handlers, the powers to be in Hollywood, told her, if you want to continue with your career, you need to get rid of this shit ASAP. And so she settled. And with the climate of today, especially being that she's a woman, let's be honest, a lot of this stuff is going to be forgotten within a year. It's going to stick with Aries, probably to a certain extent. People are going to always bring it up with Aries, but with Tiffany Haddix, she's going to be forgotten. Forgiven. And I wouldn't even be surprised if 2 years from now she might be in some big movie and People are gonna be completely forgotten about this whole situation where Aries Spears, his career continues to falter. Not that I give a fuck, but it is what it is. It is what it is. To me, all parties stake in this situation. I mean, because if some motherfuckers really did do something like this to your children, you know, you're gonna want some type of justice, not just financial uh, awarding. You want these motherfuckers to go to prison. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Did somebody threaten the family? Did something? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but this whole situation just seems completely murky to me, and I don't believe. I don't know, but I really have reservations about Aries and Spears. I think they did do some fucked up shit. And why do they want the original documents blocked from public view? What are they hiding? You know? So at the end of the day, I think that all these motherfuckers are slime balls, man. Slime balls. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.